on, guys? We're here with Damon again. He's going to be showing a pretty cool deck, pretty old as well. He's going to be showcasing his Inzektor build. Let's go and get right into it.
So this is definitely a blast from the past, but since Dragonfly came back to 3, we start off the main deck with Dragonfly. If anybody who's been around since 2012 knows, Dragonfly is scary. You can equip an Inzektor from your hand or graveyard to it, and then when a equipped spell leaves its equipped, you get to special summon an Inzektor from the deck, which brings us to Centipede. It's going to be the same effect as in Dragonfly, except for you get to search for an Inzektor card. So these two go really great together. Great combo extenders. Inzektors are just crazy. So again, now we got Inzektor Hornet. This is a board clearer, but mostly it's just going to be for your combo extenders. Very rarely today I even popped my opponent's entire board. It was just to build a board with my extra deck. So Inzektor, they lost a lot of power just from power creep, but they are a great link deck. And then we go with the 2 Ladybug. I actually prefer Ladybug over Hornet, even though Hornet's necessary at 3. Ladybug and a Dragonfly is full combo if your opponent has no interactions with you at all. And by full combo, I mean you're going to have a 4-negate Appaloosa, a Tri-Gate Wizard, and 2 Nightmares co-linked to it, where those 3 are just untouchable other than board clearers like Sphere Mode or Kaijus. So I prefer Ladybug over that. And then we're going to play 2 Gigamantis and 1 Giga Weevil. They are equipters from your hand, so they don't. The monster on the field doesn't activate the effect; they activate their own effect. And when they're sent from the field to the graveyard as an equipped spell, you get to special summon 1 from the graveyard. I decided the 2-in-1 ratio versus 2-2 or just 1-in-1.
Did you ever miss the other Weevil?
No, I don't. I actually traded out the other Weevil for another Ladybug, even though this is searchable.
Okay.
Gigamantis can just make one of your Inzektors really strong. This one just makes it defensive. We just use it for the special summon from the graveyard effect. And then the only hand trap you'll ever play in the main deck is Phantasme. This deck can play first or second, but it does prefer going second, so that's why I play the Phantasme. This helps get bricks out of the hand, and on your opponent's turn helps you dig for the Dragonfly. If you don't start with this, it's really hard to just do any combos, so we play a lot of cards that will get you into Dragonfly. Like a full-on danger package. I actually hate dangers completely. I don't actually find them consistent whatsoever, but they do help you dig for that Dragonfly. I miss these at 2, but we also play the Mothman because Mothman's an insect. Its looter effect, the draw 1, discard 1 is okay, but you really just use it because it's an insect. And then the danger package is just alright. I've never really liked them.
Yeah. Do you know what you're going to take out for that, or you don't know right now?
I'm thinking there's a small Battle Wasp engine. You just use 2 pin the bullseyes and 1 of the poison Battle Wasp. You control an insect, you're allowed to special summon it. So I would keep the Mothman, but I would take out the other 3.
Okay.
And then the last monster in the main deck is going to be Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. The entire deck is dark, so this can be equipped with Union Carrier. At the end of the combo, you're going to have this 4 link 5 negate board plus a monster with Dragon Buster, so it just locks your opponent out of the extra deck if they can try to do something after the negates. I have pulled this off many times today. I even won a game without full combo just because this card exists.
Alright.
Then we go into the spells. We're going to go 3 Zecalibre. This is a combo extender. When you're doing your Inzektor combo to build a board, you cycle through Gigamantis and the Zecalibre with your Centipedes. So you preferably want to have 2, either this available in graveyard and this in hand, but you just end up cycling through them until you get you know, 80, 90 monsters on board. And then this is actually my all-star card of the deck, Ultra Cocoon of Evolution. When this works perfectly for Inzektors because they're an equip spell-based deck, but when an insect-type monster has an equip spell, you contribute that monster to summon an insect from the deck, i.e. gets you into Dragonfly. And then while this is in the graveyard, you can shuffle back an insect into the deck to draw one card. That effect is once per turn, but the tribute effect you can use as many copies. What's great about Ultra Cocoon is it dodges effects because it's a quick play.
Oh, okay.
And then we got a draw engine of Allure. I mean, we're playing Dark, so Lore's great.
Yep.
And because this deck goes through your entire deck in one turn, you gotta play 3 Avarice. I love it because I get all my Inzektors back. It is a combo extender. I hate it because it's dead first turn.
Yeah.
Dragonfly is very frail, called by the grave protects it. And last is just the last combo extender. Dragonfly gets destroyed while you're trying to set up. At least you can bring it back.
Yeah.
So then we go into our extra deck. We got Inzektor Picofelina. We only play one of her IC builds that play 2, but this extra deck is actually very tight. That 1 is fine. She acts as an equipper from the deck by discarding a card, so if you have an extra Hornet, discard that, equip something. The monster gains 500 attack and defense, but she has another effect where she's pretty much a mini pot of Avarice. You get to shuffle back 3 insects and then draw 1 card. You want that effect. Then we play a Cherubini. Cherubini's there just to dump a card.
Okay.
Preferably, it's going to be the Hornet.
Yeah.
Same thing with Curious. Curious just dumps cards. So we're playing.
Did you actually go into that quite a bit?
No, not today.
Okay.
I just picked it up right before the tournament started, so I didn't have a chance to test with it. But I liked the option that was there. And then out of just my generics that we kind of do as Union Carrier, All-Star the show, especially for Inzektors. If you're not using the Dragon Buster, you can equip an Inzektor and still do combos.
Okay.
And then we have a Nightmare package. Nightmares, this deck should just be Inzektor Nightmare.
Yeah.
We don't use their effects unless we actually have to, but the great thing about it is their co-link effect, the very last effect that they have. Protects against battle, protects against card effects, stops your opponent from using effects. And then I actually don't know what this one does. It's there because it points down. But because it's Nightmare, we're going to play the Tri-Gate Wizard. Triple co-linked means you get an Omni Negate, and on your turn you get to banish one of your opponent's cards. It's this card was crazy in Spirals, and it's crazy with Inzektors.
Yeah.
And then we play a massive rank 4. Rank 4. These are just all necessary evils. Obviously, Appaloosa's the key card you want to go into. Saryuja is combo extender. This is going to kill, this is utility, and that's as well as utility.
Yeah.
I've summoned this more than I had the Boral Sword just to get over certain monsters. And then the last card in the deck is number 60, Timeless. I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
The reason why I say Dragonfly and a Ladybug is full combo is you go Dragonfly equipped, effect, make it a level 4, summon Centipede, Centipede equipped, search, and then you exceed into this.
Yeah.
Dragonfly being in the grave, you detach, or not Dragonfly, Ladybug being in the grave, you detach 2, then you get to special summon Dragonfly, and you get to start it all over again.
Jeez.
So, the special summon effect makes you lose out on your next standby or next main phase one. So you go straight into battle phase, and if your opponent didn't do anything, you're into battle phase, and if time's called, because you're playing 15-minute turns,
Yeah.
If time is called, you're already in battle phase just after draw, so you can potentially win in time just because of damage. This card is great. People sleep on it, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Never used any of its other effects, just the special summons. And then we got the side deck. My side deck doesn't really change because I'm actually bad at siding. But we go 3 Crow. I believe this is the most powerful hand trap in the meta right now. There are too many cards that just say, I do this from the grave and this just can get rid of it. And then we do Veiler. If I'm playing against decks like fusion decks that don't use link summons anymore, I'll just side out the Phantasmes for this. Then we got Nibiru at 2. This actually came up and it actually won me the game just once, but Inzektors don't have room to side. So it's really hard when you're playing a going second deck that's built to go second and to fit in more going second cards without destroying your combo. We also have the Dark Ruler. I don't actually like this card, but it's good against other combo decks. If they've completely gone off, at least you have a chance.
Yeah.
3 Cosmic Cyclones. This is going to be for the back row decks. I firmly believe in banishing. That's why DD Crow is amazing. It's harder to get back from the banish zone than it is from the graveyard. So there's too many cards that are recurring spells and traps like Salamandrates, and they just need to go away. And then, like I said,
you say that because I'm like very big.
back row decks, not salads in general. And again, I believe in banishing. So going second deck needs more going second cards.
Besides the Battle Wasp change, is there anything else you would take out of the deck or change about the deck?
The ratios, I've still been playing with the Inzektor ratio. I feel more comfortable with more Inzektors in the deck because there have been times where I've just ran out. I needed that one more summon. I'm like sitting with it in hand, but if I had, you know, maybe that third Ladybug or even a Hopper, I don't know about any of the newer Inzektors, but even just a Hopper would have just been enough. So.
Alright, cool. Thanks for the deck profile. And guys, if you're trying to build this deck, hopefully this gave you a good idea. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.